اللهم إن أعداءهم تجبروا ودمروا وقتلوا وسفكوا ولا يقدر عليهم إلا أنت.
Who stood idly by and let the people of Gaza starve. Shame! Shame!
गाज़ा में इजरायली बर्बरियत और जंग को 15 महीने बाद एक बंदूक बंदी, आप समझ लें जंग बंदी का मुआहदा तय पा गया है इजराइल और हमास के दरमियान। और इसके बाद तकरीबन 470 दिन की जो ये जंग थी जो इजराइल ने की हुई थी फ़लस्तीनियों के ऊपर गाज़ा में, वो अपने इख्तिताम को पहुंची। कंजर्वेटिव एस्टिमेट्स के मुताबिक तकरीबन 50,000 के लगभग फ़लस्तीनी जाँ भाग हुए हैं, शहीद हुए हैं इसके अंदर, और काउंट 3 लाख तक जा सकता है अकॉर्डिंग टू लैंसेट जर्नल। वैंकूवर में और कनाडा के अंदर ज़्यादातर अब स्क्वायर्स के ऊपर लोग आ गए हैं, निकल आए हैं, और एक तरफ खुशी भी है कि ये जंग अपने इख्तिताम को पहुंची है, मगर दूसरी तरफ बहुत गुस्सा भी है और बहुत दुख भी है कि इतनी जानें ज़ाया हो चुकी हैं इस पूरे मरहले के अंदर। यहाँ वैंकूवर में आपको पता ही नज़र आ रहा होगा मेरे पीछे के नहीं, मगर तकरीबन 200 या 300 लोग जमा हैं रॉबसन स्क्वायर के अंदर, और ये बेसिकली सपोर्ट करने के लिए आए हैं ये सीज़ फायर अटैम्प्ट। और अब थोड़ी नारेबाजी भी शुरू हो रही है, आपको दिखाता हूँ मैं ज़रा थोड़ा।
Our call is for liberation for every inch of Palestine. From Gaza to the West Bank to occupied Palestine, we call for absolute liberation of Palestine soil from the clutches of the Zionist occupation. We affirm that our unwavering commitment to resistance is the deepest form of love we can extend to our comrades in Palestine.
तो ये अब यहाँ पे एक कार्रवाई बेसिकली शुरू हुई है, एक थोड़ा सा प्रोटेस्ट, एक डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन हो रहा है। प्रोटेस्ट तो बहुत अरसे से चले आ रहे हैं, लेकिन अब आके थोड़ा एक मौका है कि अमन की तरफ चीज़ें बढ़ेंगी। आइए सुनते हैं कि यहाँ पे लोग क्या कह रहे हैं इस मुआहदे को लेकर।
I have mixed feelings today, as everyone here. It's actually one of the happiest days of my life. Unfortunately, we have to mourn for another 3 days. It wasn't enough for 467 days. We have to mourn for another 3 days. Not for any other reason other than the Israelis are acting like barbarists. In the last 466 days, every Palestinian lost a lot. Every single Palestinian lost a lot. We lost houses, we lost friends, we lost memories, we lost doctors, we lost a lot. But the only thing that we didn't lose is hope. The only thing that we didn't lose is hope. Hope kept us going. And our community here kept us going. I lost family members there. I lost my uncle Mahmoud. My uncle Mahmoud was tortured in one of the Israeli jails. My cousin Hassan lost his limb, although that he was in a wheelchair and he was just in an empty spot with nothing, but still he was targeted. But I guess freedom is not free. And none of us are free till Palestine is free. Now, the Israelis, they had 3 objectives with this genocide that took place on my homeland. 3 objectives. The first one to ethnic cleanse the Aboriginal people. Something sounds similar. Something sounds similar. Of course, they failed. Where did they also fail? They failed in taking out their prisoners and their hostages.
Obviously, this is a bittersweet moment. On the one hand, we are happy that there's a ceasefire and that this current stage in Israel's genocide is over. But we also mourn all those that have died and were martyred, and those that will continue to be martyred as a result of Israel's destruction, wholesale destruction of Gaza, including its hospitals. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. I think this reflects what a lot of people are feeling.
Are you relieved?
Yes, I am relieved that this chapter is over. However, I'm also anxious about the next chapter because this is just the beginning and of the long fight towards the liberation of Palestine and Palestinians.
How do you start rebuilding from here? There's been so much destruction. You don't even know how many are dead.
That's correct. And part of the process of gaining justice on behalf of those who were martyred and on behalf of those who were injured and whose lives were destroyed is to actually assess and document the damage that was done by Israel. And obviously foreign journalists, medics, aid workers are now streaming into Gaza, and they will be documenting and pulling from under the rubble to document the genocide that Israel has committed.
What do you think are the next steps for Palestinian statehood, if any? Can there be?
I think what we've learned is that Israel and Zionism will, when the story is told and they're in the dustbin of history, they will always have that asterisk that they're a genocidal state, as the ICC and the ICJ will rule in a day not so far in the future that they have committed genocide in Gaza, and that will completely delegitimize Israel as a state, if it hasn't already done so, in the eyes of the majority of people in the world, and the majority of people here in Canada of good conscience.
Have you been in touch with your family back in Gaza, and what did they say?
Everyone is celebrating, everyone is happy about the end. They have every reason to celebrate, even though we here collectively in the West have failed to stop the genocide that was backed, armed, and financed by the West, including by Canada. So they can celebrate, they have every right to celebrate, but we have to mourn and grieve.
After 467 long, grueling days, frigid nights, till the fires rain down on their bodies. These past 15 months, the world has sat idly by while the people of Gaza have faced murder, torture, displacement, destruction, starvation, every sort of abuse imaginable and unheard of. Shame!
So, ये सेंटिमेंट है लोगों का इधर. एक तरफ खुशी है मगर दूसरी तरफ बहुत गम भी है कि इतना सब कुछ हो जाने दिया गया. 15 माह तक अमेरिका भी इन्वॉल्व था, कनाडा भी इन्वॉल्व था, हर वेस्टर्न ममालिक इन्वॉल्व था जिन्होंने बॉम्ब भी सप्लाई किए और पैसे भी सप्लाई किए इज़राइल को. और अब उम्मीद है कि ये चीज़ जो है ये ख़त्म होगी. और अब इज़राइल एक ये भी खदशा है कि चले जी हॉस्टेजेस भी छोड़ दिए, लोग भी छोड़ दिए, मगर क्या इज़राइल ये कत्ल गारत ख़त्म करेगा या दोबारा शुरू कर देगा? सीज़ फायर वायलेशन इज़राइल के लिए करना कोई बड़ा इशू नहीं है, बट एटलीस्ट यहाँ पे आज के दिन सेंटिमेंट है एक पॉजिटिविटी का और उम्मीद का कि शायद ये एक इख्तिताम हो उस बदतरीन एक जो मरहला जो हमारी ज़िंदगियों में एटलीस्ट जो फ़लस्तीन में हमने देखा है, जेनोसाइड जो हमने देखी है, उसका. आप क्या समझते हैं बताएं मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन के अंदर. डू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर दिस कंटेंट. वैंकूवर से अली मुस्तफ़ा को इजाज़त दीजिए.